Welcome to Magic Mike.
Magic Mike's in the house.
The place to go to get the news and information you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face. Why? Because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, Magic Mike starts now.
Magic Mike's.
Yeah, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of Magic Mike's. And I had to get on in there because y'all finna have a Donahue moment.
I'm sorry.
Oh my good. But we are back. We are had to go into a little bit of a hiatus. School started. We had to get ready for it. So we're gonna take a moment, go around and introduce ourselves.
Malika,
April, Jennifer,
And Chris. And if you enjoy our podcast, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Take advantage of that QR code that is on every video. And if you have any questions, have a subject for us, or would like to sponsor us, you can reach out to us at our email that is on every video.
I would like a sound machine, please.
And it's also in the comments. We're going to get you that sound machine.
No, I want our viewers can get it for me. Send us I need a sound effect machine.
Miss Jennifer would like to have a sound effect machine. I don't even know how I would feel if you just had total control.
I'm having. You got control of everything else.
Okay, so I can just hear boo, boo every time I say something. For some reason, I just have a feeling that's the way it's going.
I can't believe you think so little of me.
Some tell me I'm more closer to a fact than a...
That's more boring. I wouldn't just do a boo. That's so boring. It's basic.
Oh, you're going.
Give me a little bit more credit. Come on.
Oh, my bad. Now I'm really scared. All right, y'all. Well, first off, how is everybody doing?
We're doing great.
Fantastic.
Malika survived and April can't even talk.
Yeah.
I'm fabulous.
I am tired, but I am here. This is the week that we all pretty much started school. I mean, it's been a task. It's been a...
Yeah, we had 3 fun days, get to know you, rituals and routines. We started the curriculum today, and it went really well. I mean, they're slower than Christmas right now. Like, I didn't think it was going to take 12 years to write the letters. But, so my time management, I had a little bit too much planned, but that's always a good problem to have instead of not enough.
Let me ask y'all something. You two ladies are teachers. You know how y'all can... over the summer or whatever, you feel like sometimes your students, everything that you taught your students, that it can just they come back. It's almost like they done lost something.
Yep.
Does that happen with the teachers too?
In some ways, especially if it's a new program. Mm-hmm. I have to think about what my password is because we have to change it.
What I was thinking. How is it that you forget the very password you've been typing all year?
Because it's not all year. They're probably getting ready to change it in like 2 months.
Well,
okay, I'm kind of going to give it away. But I do the same password every year, but I change it, the numbers at the end to the year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what order I put them in or whatever, but I changed that. So I can remember. Because it used to be a problem because I had so many passwords in my brain.
Yeah, well, you know what? I get it if you're working with something where the schools have your password having to be like 15 characters long.
Yeah, that's it.
But see, the thing about it is that if your password is that long, if you have to reset it, they should set it to once a year.
No, it's like twice.
Twice a year?
I think it is twice.
I think they got that. They changed my school from every 2 months to twice a year. Folks were just
every 2
that's
months.
That's how they was doing it.
No. I'd be like, A is my password. B is my password.
Yeah,
C.
it was awful. It was awful.
No.
This is the school that already ready for testing.
They testing.
But then we're the
Thursday.
school that got hacked last year and didn't have internet for like 6 weeks because all of our things got hacked.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe every 2 months is a little bit overboard, and maybe once a year is a little too much. So I don't go with the twice a year.
Twice a year, but now it's
But I feel like they did it like in April, and then we reset it again in August. And I'm like, no, I need it like January.
Mine's is every 3 months.
Oh wow, that's good.
But how long does yours have to be?
too long in numbers, and because I had to do it today, and I was like, I'm never going to start working. Like, I can't log in. It took me 30 minutes to log in and think of a password.
Yeah.
Then it would just flip of the password I just had. I'm like, are you serious?
My thing is like I'll do use suggested password and then it won't save it or something, and then I'm like, oh man. So now I've gotten to where I like screenshot the screen. I'm like, shh, all right, that's my password.
For me, when I started school, the biggest issue for the staff was passwords. And
I was gonna do that.
but this is
And
what
printers.
but this is the other thing. It's like the password that you set to log into the laptop is synced to a lot of other programs like Infinite Campus and stuff like that. It's all synced together.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can reset your password to get into the machine, but all of a sudden now that same password didn't sync, so now you can't get into none of your programs.
Right.
And it's just a big mess. And then on top of that, you're already dealing with teachers that are already frustrated
Right.
about everything. Because now they finna deal with the student. And even though what I've seen is that even though you're ready, you're refreshed and everything like that, you can never be ready for those kids, because those kids
because they're always changing.
but you know what? But at the same time, they're not. It's what I mean by that is that if they were rowdy when they left, if they was troublesome when they left, they come back the exact same way. You would think that just that time out, they would be
It's worse.
wiser.
Depending on the teacher. Like I've had kids that have been rowdy like in kindergarten, but then if I get them, then they're fine. It's just, it's the teacher. I think but some of them, oh God, that kid. Now he might not be as bad, or he might even be worse for you, but yeah, you know that. But it's usually only like the 3 that you know about ahead of time. Like you don't know about little Jill over there that can't shut up all day. Like because Johnny over here is throwing chairs, so they don't tell you about Jill and Sarah and Bethany and all them who fight and write harmful notes and talk your head off 24. They don't tell you about that. So you know kind of like, oh, I got this one, I gotta be ready.
Yeah.
But then when the 40 other ones come in and you're like I think that one of the pre-K teachers that's veteran, she's ready to quit this year. She's like, I've never had a group this bad.
My one of our 4th grade teachers, a pre-K and I guess they call it SEC class, special needs, special education, or something like that. They are already talking about retiring. They're already talking about doing it, and they actually added another set of special needs class for my school. And my school is brand spanking new, and it already looked like it's been open 2 years. Just that
That's
quick.
how Mission Road was.
Yeah.
Like, they just opened last year their brand new school, and it's
At
slammed
Christmas.
to
At
the
Christmas
brand
they
of
opened.
kids.
And they keep building.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the more kids are getting labeled now. Like before, it was just, oh, he's ADD, he's ADHD, and not like have a whole umbrella. So then when you change the word, then that comes with services, which comes with different money from the state. And, it's getting worse. The kids are getting worse. Their attention span's getting worse. The parents are getting worse. Love my parents, love my kids. I'm just saying.
They are.
And also, my school has now, like, it was all first. If one particular point was everything was on 1 floor. Now it's on 3 floors, but we don't have enough stuff in there to we haven't accumulated enough stuff in there to mellow out the echo and all that stuff. So when a child hollers about they not wanting to be at school, you hear it all the way upstairs, and you swear they are upstairs holler. Like I'm sitting up, I was so glad that my office is away from the kids. It's off the main hallway, on another hallway, and I'm hearing kids screaming and hollering, I want to go home. I want to be with my mom. I don't want to be here.
Imagine
Damn
us.
this. I'm like,
We're hostage and they're with it.
yeah.
We can't leave.
And, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you said y'all got so many kids. Shouldn't all teachers at least shouldn't it be always 2 teachers in the classroom?
That would be logical, but
I mean, I haven't had 2 teachers in my classroom in
Yeah.
years.
Mm-mm.
I'm a solo woman
The only time I came in because my kid was in there.
for lunch.
So she had to go to the
I'd be like, yeah,
bathroom.
Malika can open that. deal with a different kid.
Yes.
I deal with all of them all day.
So, ain't you glad that you don't have to deal with that, April? You just drop yours off and let
Yes,
everybody
I
else.
don't. I mean, it's like sometimes I miss it because I mean it was fun. I've dealt with pre-K, and some of them can talk and tell all their parents' business. So I'm hopefully she's not telling all my business.
She
But,
is.
yeah, but I don't know. The pay was
Well,
horrible.
It's.
Yeah. The pay.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. They a child will, and it don't take much for them to tell their business. It's almost like if they see somebody new. One little girl came in. I heard her going upstairs. She thought, "Yeah, my mama got her butt did."
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's what she said. They were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they were like, what? They were like, yeah, she got her butt did. I'm thinking about saying, then the teacher, and then she had to come up there. Yeah, she need to sit down somewhere if she can. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and really get into, since we're talking about school, let's go ahead and talk about this one thing that I sent you guys. All right, so y'all seen the image of the little boy. How old would y'all say that little boy was?
8.
Yeah,
I would
8 or
say,
9.
okay, I was thinking like 7 or 8 myself. What do you think?
I thought he was about 10.
Okay, but
Elementary. So yeah.
But there's this video. I mean, not video. There's this picture of this little boy wearing a school uniform, but he's wearing a skirt instead of
Girl.
and he's posing like a girl. Now, first off, let's talk about that.
I mean, that's kind of subjective saying he's posing like a girl.
Well, if
He
got
does have on eyeshadow and lipstick.
but he got his hands on his hip, poking his hip out.
But I've seen many gay men pose that
Did I
way.
not send you pictures?
Yes, you sent me pictures of men,
No.
little boys.
Yes.
That's so creepy to say.
That's not like
Well, he
that's
wasn't wearing that.
that's normal. Like that pose.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. All
That
right. Fair
pose is
enough.
normal. For a little boy at that age, like they do that not thinking because they haven't had that "you're a man" blah blah blah. Now he does have on purple eyeshadow. He does have on. It looks like pink lipstick or something on his lips.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just think, there's something. I just
Oh,
think
God, I ain't
even
noticed that.
if
I ain't
this was
zoomed
a
in.
young girl, this is too young to be having makeup on in school. My personal opinion.
Yes.
is this on his leg or is this just part of the picture?
I think that's part of the picture.
Okay, because
It's
I was like,
at
if that
somebody-
was
Oh,
on
yeah.
his leg, that was going to be a whole nother topic right there.
Yeah.
Copyright.
All right. Let's go ahead and go further into it. So y'all seen the picture of the dad.
Who looks just like the little boy,
Just a grown
except
version
he's got the same eyeshadow. He has false eyelashes on.
Yep.
Lips. I don't know. Let me see if I can't see the nails. I don't know if they're done.
Go ahead.
Is it the way he wants to be, or is the dad making him?
That's
the way.
what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Being the way he is.
They're like twins. They
Yeah.
look very similar.
Yeah.
Okay. April, go ahead and speak on
Because
that.
it just looks like the dad is making him wear this, making him be a little girl,
Yeah.
and that's
be
not
like
right.
him.
You should
Yeah.
let him. I don't know. Still,
'Cause he's
Let
not
him be
gonna
a
able
boy.
to Go
Yeah.
to the girls' bathroom. So
I
Yeah.
don't see the kid spark in either picture. Like it said that the kid had lost his spark. I'm just saying that kid does not have spark.
no.
That face is not spark. Even with his dad's like, my kid, the boy's face does not say, I'm happy.
Yeah.
No.
Picture. All right. So just for those who are tuning in, what's going on is that there's a picture of a little boy in a girl's uniform, and he looks like he has on makeup and stuff like that. But there's also a picture of his dad who is eyelashes, makeup, soft
hair,
pants, all
like-
this.
They have manly haircuts.
Yeah. But you can tell he good for throwing a wig on that.
Oh yeah.
Let's look at the pros and cons of that. What would y'all say would be a pro in that?
If the young boy is really into being dressing like a girl, his dad is giving him the freedom to do it.
Okay,
That's the pro in that.
that's the only thing I can think of.
it's almost like your parent teaching the kid to be racist. So you teaching him to do this.
So that's
mean-
a con.
You're teaching it to be gender fluid.
Mm-hmm.
You're teaching them the beautiful sides of a woman. you are teaching them to take a stand for what they believe in and not conform to society. I'm not saying he's doing it the right way, but I mean that would be some pros you could say.
All right, so those are some fair pros. All right, so now let's go into the cons about this, and I think it's more cons than pros.
Cons, he's too young to have makeup on, period. We don't even let girls that age at school wear makeup like that. Like, we send them to the bathroom to wipe it off. Like, I mean, you're too young to be wearing makeup at 8, 9. If you're not at home doing play.
Yeah. There could be bullying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, hold that thought. Go ahead. So you said bullying?
Yeah.
All right, April, what do you say?
This is, to me, just not right.
Okay.
I don't even know how to.
I got you. This is my problem with this. If the dad is making him dress like that, that means that that's not him. Now, the problem with that is it can affect him now and in the long run when he gets older. Because people, if he's like saying, this is not me, I'm a boy, I want to dress like this, what's to stop the society from recognizing him and going back to this very picture and judging him off of that? You know, it's like, and it's like what April said. It looks almost like he's not comfortable being like that, but the father is making him be like that.
Okay, but we don't know if that's the case.
That's true, but
let's go on that the kid wants to be this way. I think that's how we should argue.
This one post, is that the dad saying, like, you know, that's why your kids grow up depressed?
Yeah.
That's the dad saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you just assume that, you know, our kids gonna be depressed because we don't let them do what they want? Because this right here ain't no way. Like, you have to teach him, like, because this is what girls.
So you
wear.
have a problem with outfit?
I do.
I do too.
I do not. I don't see how it's different from the Scottish kilt.
But it's not a Scottish kilt.
Yeah, but
Okay, I have a problem with the makeup. I've had a kid. You know this kid that has feminine traits and wants to dress feminine and still dressing feminine, and it is 100% obvious.
It's him.
It's him. It is his personality, and he is very creative and artsy and smart and brilliant, and I don't give a shit what you want to wear. Now, I will protect you. I will guard that kid with my life when he gets bullied, and have. Because that is the kid. I don't care about what this kid's wearing. Now, he needs to be aware that, and there's going to be a lot of mountains with this. Like, you're going to be having a lot of fights. But if this is the hill you want to die on, I'm going to go. I'll battle with you on this hill. I don't care about the skirt.
But it's a problem if it's not him willing to fight that battle, but he's being thrown in it by it.
Right. No, that's definitely a problem. But I am saying I specifically know and love a child that wants to wear makeup, that wants to dress girly, that even wants to be a girl, has the long hair, does all this stuff, and the sweetest, most precious
he
child.
He has both parents.
Yes, he has both parents, and it's not them. Like, that's not how
they raise.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want him to want the hot pink Crocs and to wear the nail polish. Like, we know that this is the battle, and like, we just want him to be normal.
Yeah.
But that is his normal.
That is what he wants.
That is his normal. I mean.
And how old is this person?
He's now in middle school.
No,
okay.
I just saw him. He's 5th grade.
Is he 5th?
Yes.
I want to Abby.
Yes.
The other child.
Yes.
How can you tell if that's what a child actually wants to be?
Like, it's
I would
so
think
obvious.
He's too young to know that that's what he
wants.
Oh, it's so obvious. And I have friends that have gay sons. She said she knew from the age of 2 that he was going to be that way.
That's crazy.
He just played with, and that's why I'm not saying homosexuality is a choice. I think there is some kind of gene mutation or something that, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all, but I mean, I just don't have that gene mutation within me where I want to be with a woman.
Yeah.
But I don't judge you if you do. Now, with this instance, I think the fight for me was more
Is this coming from the parent?
It more is like, what was the school's response? Like, why did he feel why is it taking the spark away? Because they didn't want him to dress that way? And then I would have to look at the bylaws of the school, but if they're wearing uniforms, I'm thinking that's a private school. Private schools have different laws. They can kick you out if you look at them funny.
Okay, so I'll say this. I think that if there are teachers that have an issue with this, is because, in my opinion, from what I've learned from YouTube, that a lot of ways you know more about the kids than the parents do.
Because 100%.
So it's a possibility that the teachers know how this kid really is.
Right.
And they are against it because they feel like the way this kid is dressing is going against who he really is.
Yeah, maybe if that's what the teachers are saying.
But like you've always told me, babe, you have no control over that kind of stuff. Y'all have no control over what happens at home, what the kid is wearing. The only thing y'all can do
is dress code.
Is that. So it's
does
like,
that mean dress code? Yes. In a public school setting, yes, that means dress code.
So, do you think ever in the school system they was like, if you were a boy, you got to wear the boy?
If it's not, we have kitty cats, honey. We got people that meow in class. In middle school, they have kitty cats up there. Like, that was a whole thing for a while. So, like, no, I mean, if it means dress code, you can wear it.
When I was scared, she was like, I don't know if I want to have a kid. If they want to be a dragon and I tell them not to, then everybody's going to blame me.
But, I mean, are you going to laugh at the kid that comes in his pajamas every day?
well,
Or the onesie every day? Are you going to give that kid a hard time?
well, no, but wouldn't that be a concern?
Maybe they're lazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
But I mean, do you know how many kids in middle and high school come in their pajamas and like onesies and just don't care?
They don't really do dress code anymore because the stuff that I've seen in high school might as well be underwear.
I guess not. Go to the airport. People don't even dress up to go on flights anymore.
I heard one company said they're gonna start changing that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're not gonna make it the kid in front of that girl that doesn't take care of herself, why are you gonna make fun of the kid that's dressing sharp? I mean, he looks good. I ain't gonna lie. You
There's
cannot
that.
lie with that. He
Yeah.
looks good. He's dressing sharp. He's doing his creativity. If he's in my class paying attention, learning, and giving me his best effort, I don't care if he's got a paper bag on.
Miss Ruby, why you down there being an unofficial co-host? Just way down there. That's just crazy.
I mean, I think it says more about me if I got a problem with what this kid's wearing.
No, I think it's
I think for me, it would be-
too easy for kids. Parents are not parents.
That's true.
I agree with
I
that.
mean, I
Miss
think
Ruby.
this parent's jumping on it to monotonize on it, and I think this is a very, like, look at me, this is my 10 minutes of fame thing.
Okay.
But, like, in our situation of, like, the kid we know, there's no 10 minutes of fame. He'd rather not even be looked at.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that this kid would be dressing like that if the dad was more masculine than feminine?
Probably not, because he wouldn't feel open enough to
would.
express his emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to go to your dad and be like, I really want to wear a skirt, Dad?
No.
Yeah, because he's going to be like, I'm going to beat your ass if
That's
you
it.
put a skirt on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I seen it when I was in pre-K.
But
Like,
that's
I
the
seen
way
that
you're
this-
raised.
Yeah, I seen that this little boy was like kind of feminine.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like he got beat. Like his daddy would whoop him a lot because
Yeah.
he was a little
He was
Uh-huh.
different.
Now,
soft.
I think that's wrong. Now, if your child is displaying what they are,
You lie
I mean-
right now. If your kid came up to you and said, Daddy, I want to paint my nails, you can be like, you ain't going to paint your damn nails.
you know what? I will say I ain't gonna pay for them. I'm not gonna do it. And
But he's going to paint his own. You be like,
But you know what? But
you ain't going with me nowhere to get
I'm
dinner."
not gonna beat
Take
his
him
ass.
out in
I'm not
town.
gonna beat his ass. I mean, but you gotta understand. I mean, for a masculine dad, you want your son to be masculine.
Right,
So-
but that's not how the world works, man.
Well, yeah, but at
I
the
wanted to
same
be
time,
married and have children. It didn't happen. We
But-
gotta pivot.
Yeah.
But you know something, but at the same time, if you think about what Ms. Ruby has said, parents aren't parenting anymore. You have more parents that are giving children their freedom to be confused. Not even. I mean, don't get me wrong. Because if
It's a fine line, though.
I know, but children don't know what they want to be. They don't know what they
Right, so shouldn't they have the freedom to explore everything and then decide?
To a degree, yes, but not so early on to the point that they just confused. Because it's just
How
like
do you
I
know
said,
that they're confused?
Right.
These
we
kids are
don't know.
super
But
smart.
what I'm saying is that what if this kid, once he gets high school, that's not him.
Then he will change it.
But yes,
Yeah.
but do you realize the backlash he would get behind that because of that picture?
Well,
And
do
he
you
can
know
just
the
say he was
backlash
out of
I
kid.
get for my bowl haircut in middle school when I had my retainer and my headgear? And when I mean, like,
Yeah, but that don't make you gay.
That has nothing to do with it.
I had Birkenstocks because I like those too, but I'm not a lesbian. So, I mean,
It's. I think this because society right now is so
it's
about
a
this type
fine
of stuff.
line.
It is a fine line. It is a fine line. And don't get me wrong. I think it's okay to let your child express how they are, but at the same time, you need to, as a parent, you need to be in somewhat control of how they express themselves.
You need to have a conversation. You need to have communication about the repercussions of this world and that you support them no matter what. But there's going to be mountains. You need to know that, or you're just going to go in and suicide yourself at the end because you're going to be so down.
Okay, so at what particular point would you say when it will be a good time to actually have a conversation like that with your child?
If they're showing things like this, then you start talking.
If
But
if my son going into first grade said, I want to paint my nails pink, I'm going to be like, baby, I love that for you. Now, when you go to school tomorrow, there might be some children that are making fun of you and laughing about you because you have pink nails. But you tell them that, this is you and you love it and you think they're beautiful and their opinion doesn't matter to you.
Okay, hold on, baby. You had said that when will be a good time is when they're
Just like she said, when they're showing signs.
okay. But
Yeah.
let me ask. But see, the problem with this particular individual right here is you have a feminine dad, so it's a very high probability that what this kid is dealing with is being forced.
Right, but
Oh,
you're
yeah.
profiling right now.
Yes. So you're gonna.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's
that's what's
You're
happening.
profiling. That's the same thing when you say women go to the nightclub in skinny clothes, they asking to get raped. No, it's not
I
that.
didn't never say
Yes,
that.
you
did.
Oh,
No,
yes, you
I
have.
haven't.
Go back.
On
yes.
I did
multiple
not-
occasions.
I did not
Yes,
say.
you
I
did.
did not say they were asking to be raped. What I keep trying to tell y'all is that
Don't
when
be
you
upset if
know
it
what I
happens
keep
because
saying,
you
and I'm gonna
look
say it
that
again. What I keep saying is that when a woman is dressed a specific way in a specific environment, you are asking for trouble, not to be raped.
That's
Same thing.
that's the
That's
trouble.
not the same
so
thing.
this child dressed that way is asking for trouble. They are. We know
Yes.
that. They are asking because they are being different. Now, I think that says more as what's the problem with society than it does with the child. Why can't we have people being different? Why is it weird?
It's not weird. It's not weird if they understand the decisions that they
Right, but we
actually
don't
make.
know. We don't know
He's
from
too
your
young to know
No,
that.
he's
Going
not.
back to what you're saying about the dad and his background or how he dresses. We don't know if this is forced on him. Number one. Number two, if anything has happened to the dad, I would hope the dad has had this conversation with the son, like, this is what happened to me when I started trying to do this.
And this might be the reason, not to like back the dad or anything, but the dad might have been bullied, and he's like, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be able to be who you want to be because my dad would not let me represent who I wanted to be, and I want to make sure my kid blah blah blah. And as long as the makeup's a little much,
Yes.
I
Not for the
don't
makeup.
condone the makeup.
And y'all actually think this kid wanted the makeup? Possible.
Yeah, I mean, I've had boys that want it. Yes, I have, 100%.
Oh God.
I probably have a picture of him in my class with eyeshadow on.
Okay, so let me just make sure something is clear. Whenever I make that statement of what I say, I am never saying about a woman being raped. And y'all
That
know.
it's insinuated.
No, I'm not. I'm
You might not
insinuating.
be saying that, but what is trouble then? What is trouble?
Okay, let's
It's
take it to this.
implied.
Hold on,
Yes.
no.
You're
Okay.
saying that men don't know how to control themselves.
Men don't know how
Know
to.
yourself out.
But what I'm saying is that it ain't necessarily even got to be men. It could be women too. It could be women that can look at you and just disregard you as being nothing but a slut.
We know, and people
Yeah,
condone
but you don't
that.
know about, them raping women.
But
Like,
that's the thing.
I'm saying, oh well, come on and do something.
I mean, when's
Right,
the last
but when
time a
I,
woman
but see,
held
for
a man
some
down
reason,
and
for some reason, whenever
sodomized the
I
shit
say,
out of him
for
with a
some reason,
cucumber.
whenever I say trouble, that's what y'all seem to think I'm talking
So,
about.
but you're not explaining your trouble.
But okay, let's take this kid for instance. If I
No,
say,
we're talking about women.
okay,
now.
women, all
So,
right,
harassment,
all right.
verbal
So
harassment.
first off, verbal harassment, physical harassment,
Yeah.
being looked at in a different eye from people that you are surrounded by. I mean, that are surrounding you. They might try something on you. There's a whole lot of different versions of trouble that a woman can get into just by the way she looks.
So, but men don't get in trouble.
We ain't talking about men. We
Wait,
talk
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying that.
no. Because see, the problem is what y'all have when I say that about women. I ain't saying that about no men. So don't try to change it to men.
See, you're not even understanding what I'm saying because I'm flipping it, and you're getting.
Why
all
are you
up-
flipping it?
This is always a touchy
Yes.
subject for
But
us.
but look, if y'all say something about men, I mean, if y'all say something about men doing something like that, you're right. I'm not gonna sit up here and say the man only thing he gonna do is just try to rape somebody.
But that's what. If I wish people would comment so we would know, like, yes, this is like when you say trouble, women are not. just
I'm
talking
going
about-
worst case scenario.
Okay. So if women, so if
trouble,
what I
I'm
hope,
like, because you're looking at me.
okay,
that's
hold
not
on.
trouble.
So, but if a man walks up to you and
If
they
he
try to
touches
push
me-
up on you,
What does that mean?
I'm just saying they try to hit on you and you tell them you ain't interested and they say, well, go on somewhere then, bitch, or slut or something like that.
Those are words. That's not.
But
that's
I'm
not
just
trouble.
saying, but they're looking at you and throwing that judgment out there.
Okay.
If you
But
was
that's
wearing,
not a trouble,
ho-
That's a
it's-
form of trouble.
thank you, Miss Ruby.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I mean-
I don't want to be bothered. That's trouble. It's bothering me. That's trouble.
Yes, exactly.
But that's not trouble to me. Like to me, I'm
To
like,
her, that's not. To me, that's a nuisance.
yes.
Because your words don't affect me and your opinion doesn't
I'ma
matter.
I'm gonna walk away. We're
Yeah.
Gonna move away from
Now,
the
if
situation.
you're touching me, like if it's physical interaction, that's trouble. Anything verbal, I can handle. I can handle you screaming, yelling, whatever at me.
I'ma walk
But when
away.
you start throwing stuff at me, putting your hands on me,
But I would be fault with.
right? That's not my problem. That's their problem.
That'll start more trouble because you hit him with something that starts.
Right, and that's a
Exactly.
lesson that they're gonna have to learn the hard way, and I hate that for them,
But
you
it's-
know. But that's a lesson you're gonna have to learn the
But
hard
that's
way.
for me. So I mean, when I hear trouble, that means you're in my space. You're touching me when you're talking about how I'm looking.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So is it considered trouble if they're in your space and they're making you feel uncomfortable? Is that like a
They're in my space.
okay? But
If I'm
is-
feeling yes, if I feel like my safety is threatened, yes, that is trouble.
Okay. If you are dressed a certain way and you're walking down the street and you know a guy is following you, he ain't touched
That's
you.
trouble.
All right, so
My
it's
safety is in
Safety.
question.
okay, but that's still trouble.
Yeah.
All right
Safety.
then, but what I'm
Safety.
okay, so that ain't got nothing to do with rape though. It's
Right.
just the fact that there's somebody who's following you that's making you feel uncomfortable.
Right.
All right, so that's trouble.
Right.
So
But that doesn't mean I'm asking for it.
that's true. You're never asking for it.
Right.
You're just like you're never asking to be raped. But whenever I make that statement, these are the things that I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
These are the dangers that a woman can put herself in just by being a woman that
We
Well,
know,
but
we
it's-
know
Sometimes
this.
it can be women that's fully clothed and they
We
still
know
can
that,
get
but we
that's
know
true.
this.
That is true. But
and
it's,
they can get hit on that same man being fully clothed. And she
Yeah.
was like,
That's
I'm
true.
good, you know, and he gets offense and calls me
Happens
every name in the
all
book.
the
that is true.
Right,
But
Melissa?
April,
Happens all the time.
But April, think about it though. If you have a woman that's fully dressed in a business suit on one side of the road, and you have a woman that's half naked
hooker.
on the other side of the road, and you have a guy saying, I'm finna stalk somebody, 9 times out of 10, which one he's gonna go after?
The dumb one.
Oh,
How do you know which one's dumb?
One's in a suit. You gotta have a certain paycheck to get a Burlington coat factory, okay?
he's gonna go after the one that looks like they're the most vulnerable.
The one that's easier to slide it in.
So
The
she can
skirt.
so that can go either way too. because I'm in a suit. She's in a suit. Who are they gonna go after?
They gonna pick.
Because they gonna look at me.
You
and
got a booty. I ain't got a booty. I got a
They
front butt.
gonna look at
But
me
you-
and they gonna think she gonna
but
beat
you
me
know
up.
what? Okay, but you know what?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get taken. They're gonna be like, midget, we just gonna pick her up, throw her in the
But
car.
again,
Let's go.
they are going after the one who they feel might be the most vulnerable between
yeah,
you and
the
her.
least threatening.
The
That,
least
hello.
threatening.
Wearing suits.
Yeah, but
Little
I'm
do
just
they
saying
know.
though.
I'll be returned in 5 minutes.
So the comparison between you and her, you put her in trouble.
Right. But then it's the opposite for women. Like, I think, like, if we see the construction worker, I mean, we'll admire it, you know, like, but then we see the man in the suit, which one we gonna pick to go
Ain't the
after?
construction worker.
We ain't picking the construction. I mean, I
know
might,
what?
because I got a lot of projects
You know
at
what?
the house right now that I need some help with.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's a toss up. That's a toss up because it also depends on the type of woman and what you actually going after.
Right. Like me, who don't chase money. Like I said, I'm going for the construction work because I got some house chores.
And
I
not
need.
more than and more than
But
like
70 whatever, 60, I don't know, percent of women would go for the man in the suit just because they
he
attach
looks like
money
money.
to it.
He
Yeah.
looks like money.
There might be some-
And they have to learn
But
the
a lot of
hard
times
way.
it's just the suit.
Yeah, that
I
part.
mean, yeah, suits.
I'm moving
Or-
with the construction
or
worker.
the
I know
gray
he at work
sweatpants.
making that hard.
The gray sweatpants.
Oh,
Oh,
I like me some gray sweatpants.
you might get that, but it might
some
be
dark
something else.
gray sweatpants, some black.
Speaking of which, babe, I gotta get some more gray sweatpants. Mine too.
Yours too big.
All right. Well, look, this was a good discussion,
That's
y'all.
easy
All right,
access,
so
they're too big.
Miss Malika, do you have some of them?
Random facts.
Yes.
It's now time for your head to explode from the new knowledge with Malika's Random Facts.
Yes, I do want to find them.
All right.
So, hopefully they didn't go away.
Because you said, that sounds like your phone finna go dead.
Something's going on.
I just put mine on.
I know the
charger. It's on
Perseids
the way.
meteor shower peaks Wednesday.
So, did you know that the dentist, besides making cotton candy, invented an electric chair?
Oh, I heard about
I
that.
was like,
I was probably accidentally like the drill or whatever. Oh, look, this thing will kill people.
Hey, you're smoking.
I'm gonna put a patent on it.
and did you know that the President Teddy Roosevelt had a pet hyena?
Actually,
Why?
I actually did know that. Just
Why?
because we teach Teddy Roosevelt in first grade.
I was like, why does he have a
Why would
hyena?
you want a hyena of all animals? Because they laugh at your jokes?
I guess.
I don't know where I get that from.
But
Lion
then, like,
King.
the teddy bear's named after him.
Yeah, but they should have made it and stuff.
Like, he should have had a little grizzly bear or something.
Pigeons can tell the difference between a Monet and a Picasso. That's what I was
And
talking about.
there's April. April, go and ask the question.
How do they know this?
What about a pollock? No, I'm just
I mean,
kidding.
can they talk to the birds now? It's like, do you know what picture this is?
Which one is the Monet? And they go over there and peck it and put a hole in it.
Like, who's
What, Monet
Who's Dr.
does
Dolittle here
Monet
now?
does the flower, and the Picasso's more like the angry, like, more
Yeah.
abstract.
But still, how do we know that they like, yeah, that's it?
So
Well,
he
they're
said
probably
that
like,
Picasso.
look,
Like,
this one has flowers on it. I can eat it. This looks like John who hit the windshield last
but who
weekend.
talked to the bird and
and
said,
ran
"I
into
know
the
what a
window."
Picasso and I know what a like
Yes.
who?"
I think they just chose those two mediums. I don't think they went and had like 20 different art pieces out there and say, pigeon, fly to the Monet.
That's like asking Nugget to pick out a.
I think they just said, okay, all the pigeons went to the one that have flowers, so they can tell.
I need
the
to see
difference.
what is it their science thing, the hypotenuse and
I
all.
don't know.
I need
Yeah,
to read.
I mean, I don't know the context.
It's like
behind
asking
it.
Nugget which one is a ball.
I really think we're taking this too seriously, though, so we should probably move on because
I'm
I will
so
deep
mad.
dive into the pigeon lore, apparently. So let's move on.
Yes, sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins.
Who's down there with the sloth?
Like, did the
seeing how
dolphin
long-
die? Like, did
How
they were
long?
like, who's
So-
gonna die first,
so
the
they did-
sloth or the dolphin?
Like,
So
who's
they-
down there watching the sloth? Like, hold your breath. Let's
well,
see
the
how long you can do
sloth
it.
is slower to climb up. So, yeah, I mean, the dolphin's like jet propulsion, flap my tail. Oh, at the surface, the sloth, you throw it down in the water, it's
The
gonna
dolphin
be like
has
a year
ADD.
later it like
ADHD.
surfaces.
He's like, you can't stay still.
Have you seen it? Like, even when it's laying in the
Yes.
water, it's like,
I guess he has to hold his breath longer. 'cause he's
Right,
taking
like
forever.
must.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
So your brain cannot feel pain because it has no pain receptors. So
What's a headache?
I said I can feel pain.
That is.
I can
that-
feel pain.
I
I got a
almost
paper
wanna
cut.
call
It about
BS on
killed me.
that.
I was like, this hurts so
Like
bad.
I've been in some physics classes, math classes where my brain is just like, you are done.
That is
like,
a great.
like any more and then we will explode.
If that is the case, what the hell is a headache?
Right?
That's a great question.
Can't feel pain.
My
Shoot,
skull's
mine
not
do.
hurt. I guess the nerves on my skin is a headache.
The last one is humans share 50% of their DNA with
Women.
Monkeys.
I'm sorry.
bananas.
I don't even like
Cool.
bananas.
What's up, cousin? I ate my cousin's the other day. I had a
So-
cousin.
What?
I almost said something.
Say-
It was so
say
bad.
that.
What? Were you
I
gonna
was
say
gonna
you deep throated your cousin last week?
No, I was.
You need
You better
to
say
that was bad.
apologize.
You need to
I-
cut
no,
that shit
I
out.
think I'm gonna edit
You better
that
cut
out.
that out, or we losing the whole.
Lot of nothing.
Yeah. Why you had to
That
say
whole,
it like
that whole demographic's gonna be gone. Yeah,
So
take
that's
that.
the end of my random facts.
Thank you, Miss
We
Malik.
are
I think
cousins to the bananas.
I really think you picked them animal ones just for me. Like I'm trying to make it make
My
sense.
favorite ones.
Well,
that don't
bananas
talk
need to
back.
get a job. I need to buy some bananas. They need to get a job.
I don't even like
At
bananas.
least they're cheap.
They're disgusting.
Well, before
the
we go,
texture gets me. I like the taste, but the texture is
you know, y'all can literally sit there and watch a banana just turn bad. Like it'll turn bad right in front of
Like
you.
if
It
you
is-
punch it and then you watch it,
if you
it'll
punch
turn
it, it's
bad.
just gonna die.
If you punch
just
me,
kill
you
somebody.
can watch me turn too. I'll turn blue. It's yellow and green. It's happening for you.
So if you punch a banana, eat one. Are we committing murder?
Don't put your fingerprints
All right,
on
I
it. What?
went too far with that. All right, but let me go into. So April, I
No.
started DoorDash.
Oh, fun.
You're door dashing, or like you're
I
ordering
am.
door dashing?
I'm DoorDashing.
Where you at doing it?
broke, huh?
Where you at doing it?
In the Newton County area.
Okay.
How's that going?
It's going. It's
People ordering?
Well, this is the encounter that I've run into just on my one day that I've tried it. First off, you have people that will order food and they live so far out.
That's why they ordering it.
I was like, God,
If
and
we
then-
live
then
close,
the same,
if we
but
lived
them
in
are the
town,
same ones
well,
that
I
don't
just
want to
drive
tip.
over there.
No, I don't. I mean, I haven't ordered it, and I live like straight over.
there do you April, when you do it or when you do it, do you
When you
use
DoorDash.
when you DoorDash, do you use the map that comes in the app or use it? Let me tell you something. That thing sucks.
Yeah, it does.
God, it sucks. Let me tell y'all something. It
Sometimes
has
the
me-
people know it, and it was like, if I was you, I would use your Google or something else.
I
map and
switched
not
over
that
to the
map.
Google.
I
I'ma
had to
tell
call
you.
my dasher the other day and be like, you left it at the wrong house
Let me-
on the 3rd Street on the right.
The
And
one
he's like, okay, I'll go get it real quick because I have leave on the doorstep. I don't want to see nobody.
if I had to follow the GPS of the app with the DoorDash, it probably would have killed me. Because reason being is because it had me. I was 1 minute away from one location, and the road was closed, and it's telling me to go through that, and I was coming to a bridge, and
I
the
would've
bridge
done it.
was
It
gone.
was in the dark.
oh, yeah.
It was
no.
in the dark, and I was talking to you.
Oh yeah, it
and
did
the
that to me
bridge
one
was
time.
the bridge was gone.
Well, glad you didn't
Over
go.
late, yeah. And then I switched over to Google. And it said, okay, we have to reroute you. I was like, okay, good. So I go this way. I'm trying to get the food to them at a specific time. And then it was some raccoons going across the road. I dodged one and two more ran out.
Red Bull Reeves said.
You ran them over?
I at least one of them. I felt so. I
Just
stopped.
the feeling when your car hits stuff. It's like, oh,
When I hit it, I said, F, 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 F. I had to pull over. And just, I was done. I felt so bad about
it's
that.
hard at nighttime.
You know
It
what
really
happens
was.
to me more than anything, which this is totally weird. I can't believe I'm trying this. I have birds that fly into my grill. of my car. Like, I have birds that
Wow.
love to come to my car. Like, I don't know what it is. When we were in West Virginia, I was driving and I look up, there's a damn hawk
Oh no.
on top. Like, I'm
No.
driving, there's a hawk looking at me, like the wings, everything. I'm like, Kara, do you see this? She's like, why is there a hawk on our roof? And I'm like, I mean, like, literally. And I'm like, I don't know. But how many times going to work, I'll
Looking
get
for-
there and there's a bird in my grill in my car.
Looking for Picasso.
Right? My car must be Picasso or Monet. It just attracts. But it's weird. Like, but I've never hit a deer. I did run
Yo.
over a bunny's back legs, and I had to go to therapy because I was so bad because it
You-
just drug itself
Oh,
off the
no.
road.
Oh my God.
And I was
Oh my
crying
God.
Oh
so
my gosh.
bad. I can't even watch Bambi, y'all. And I ran over his back legs, and I didn't have a gun to shoot it and put it out of its misery. I did
When-
not feel lucky for those feet.
Let me tell you something. When I ran over that raccoon, all I heard was,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. I think I might need some therapy for that.
Now,
It-
worse
oh.
is when it gets stuck under your wheel, and then you smell it
Let me-
like a week later.
I was praying. Okay, I will say this.
Because I had that happen, and it was
Let me
really
tell you
gross.
something. I actually drove a little bit longer just to make sure when I came to a stop, I didn't see anything.
Like, I don't even know what mine was. I think it was like an armadillo or maybe a rat. I don't even know what it was because it dried, and there was like a string of dried skin, and it smelled so bad.
No. All right,
So-
this is disgusting. What you say?
Could've
did
been
you
that
make
dude that pissed
good
me off,
the
too.
night you did it,
Or
or
You know,
did you get a
the
lot of bad
very-
people who?
The very first night, I made about $56.
how long did you drive?
About 2.5 hours.
How much gas do you use? It's like $50 to fill up my tank right
I
now.
used maybe about a half a quarter of the tank.
Yeah, 'cause-
Okay, so you
But-
made some money.
But
I made
lately, like when I do DoorDash, it's a lot of people who don't tip. So they want you to go 13 miles for
See,
the
I
$2
did
base.
20 or
pay.
20. My base is 20. Usually I do 25. And I'm just having you leaving it at the door. Like, I'm not even seeing you.
I mean, I prefer to just leave it at the door. I don't want to see nobody. One guy had the nerve to say, "Hey, you think you can take me to No, I am delivering alcohol to you, a whole nother 24-pack. I can smell it
Trying
on
to
your
get
breath."
it to my house, the
Yeah.
right one. That's my
Like,
biggest
no,
problem.
I can't do that. You need to call a taxi, sir.
My coworkers want y'all advice again.
Oh, they didn't get offended by drop your balls and do this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think one of them did, but they didn't care. So, and actually, I think we got one from a female coworker.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is one of the questions that they want y'all advice on.
Okay.
It says, "My woman's birthday is coming up, and I want to get her something really special. We never talked about marriage, but I want to get her a surprise engagement ring. The only thing she talks about is getting breast implants. I told her she don't need them. She says she knows that, but she really wants those more than anything. I want to do something meaningful and not disappoint, even if those implants are cheaper than the ring. I'm skeptical about paying for them because I think it could lead to issues between us down the line. What should I do?" I guess he's asking, should he get the implants or should he
No,
get the
don't get the implants.
Don't do neither. Find something else.
No, I didn't sound like she just wanting you for implants. Like, that's what I'm hearing.
Do something else.
I mean, you could get her a piece of jewelry, you could get her a bracelet, you get her some earrings. I mean,
Get her some pearls to clutch.
get her a pearl necklace, whatever, you know. But no, I wouldn't do the engagement ring.
All
If
right.
she hasn't mentioned it, no.
So not even ignore the breast implants.
No.
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 All right.
No,
So-
you asking for trouble with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said. He said he believed that's going to cause some issue down the line. All right, so that's a good one. Good answer, y'all. All right, so now this is from a woman. She said, "My man works second shift on his job, but gets off at 11 p.m. When he gets off, he always comes to see me before he goes home. One Wednesday, he got off, and he said he wasn't feeling well and wanted to go straight home. I understood, so I said, that's fine, go home, I'll check on you later. Thursday night, he said the same thing, and it put me in a sour mood because I really wanted to see him. I said some things I shouldn't have said, and I hung up on him. He was calling me the whole weekend, but I just ignored the calls and just sent him the voicemail. 3 days after that, I haven't heard from him trying to contact me once. I tried to call him, but he was ignoring my calls now. I don't drive, so when the location tracker showed he was home, I called an Uber to his house. When I knocked on the door, he opened the door and just walked off. I saw how mad he was at me, and I apologized to him, and he said, okay, but his attitude was still sour towards me. It's obvious that he's still upset with me.
Yeah.
What I can't understand is why.
Because you weaponized his emotions. He was being vulnerable and telling you that he did not feel well. Your insecurity led you to think he's doing something he's not. Can a man not feel well 2 damn days in a row?
Yep.
Like, he was being vulnerable and saying, hey, now, could he maybe have communicated it more? But I'm really not feeling well. My throat hurts. My back hurts. I really, really want to see you. I promise I do. And I'm going to make it up to you this weekend.
Wow, he got to go to that extent, huh?
Apparently, because Crazy Train over here is losing her shit, okay? Over 2 days of not seeing her man. Get some self-respect for yourself, lady. You can make it 2 days. You went so far. Suck it up.
All right, hold that thought, Miss Jen.
God.
Hold that thought. All right, so what about
I'd
you,
have
ladies?
lost
What
my
y'all
shit
think?
too on her.
I don't think she should have not accepted his calls, because that's probably what sent him to the part where he's probably like, I don't want to do this no more.
I think she's being a big ass baby over it.
She did it more than once.
Well, I know one of the,
Call.
yeah, I know one of the reasons why she said some words she shouldn't have said to him
Yeah.
because she was mad. So, what about you, Miss A? What do you think?
She needs some therapy.
She needs Jesus.
I mean, like, really?
Because, like, you said he was sick, but he's calling her, even though he's sick, and she didn't pick up the phone because she mad. Now she mad at him because he don't want to talk to her. It's the same thing.
She's insecure. She doesn't feel, and I don't, you know, it sounds like he's giving her everything that he knows to do, but she just has that insecurity in her that she needs to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna voice mine on this. I think that the apology was selfish. And the reason why I say that is because you didn't apologize. I mean, you didn't apologize because you understood you was wrong for what you said to that man when he was sick. Once you apologized to him, you only did it to try to stop him from being mad at you. Because once you saw how
She
mad he
doesn't
was,
see anything wrong in her actions. That's the problem.
yeah, it's very
But he did, and he's smart to leave her. Like, she needs to grow up some. She doesn't love herself enough.
I don't know if he left her, but I know he was pissed off at her. All right, so I got one more of these. Then I got one more thing, and then we ain't gonna get to the game.
One more.
All right, so this kind of goes to something we kind of already talked about. This is from one of my other coworkers, guy. He said, I put my daughter on punishment by taking her phone from her because she wore her bonnet and house shoes to school. I told her not to do that. Her mom think the punishment is too harsh for the crime. Is it?
No. She directly disobeyed a rule in her house.
Yeah.
Do you pay the phone bill? Take it off. Would she rather have her phone taken away or her door taken off her bedroom?
Oh, that's a good one.
And how long did he take it away from her?
He didn't really say. But he know when he did it, that's when the mom has had something to say.
Isn't that against dress code? To wear
It's
your
supposed to be
bonnet
as
and house
now.
shoes?
You know
Yeah.
what? You would think
But
so,
if
but
you're
I've seen it in high
it
school.
doesn't
It's
seem like
in
it
high
doesn't
school.
matter.
It
Dress
don't
code
matter.
don't exist.
Yeah, I just know in Rockmart they send out the dress code and say this cannot
'Cause
happen
I'm like,
anymore.
I see the shorts that should be panties, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I really wish they'd just start taking pictures and then, like, on every football game or, like, graduation, be like, clowns at the school, and then just show these pictures of these looking all raggedy when you know they're dressed up, like on homecoming night.
yeah.
There was a girl.
Worst dress. That's a halftime show. We're gonna do a worst dress video and show everybody's pictures of how terrible
I
y'all
told
look.
Miss Malika this one time on picture day. There was a girl that wore a tight shirt with no bra on, and it said CUNT on the front. And she took a picture of that.
The fact that she was still allowed at school is
Yep.
the problem.
Yep.
Like, that's not the child right there. That's the administration.
Oh,
And then
yeah, I
think
agree.
they've given up because parents don't come, they don't drop off stuff. If this child is not driving, the parent.
They get enough drive-bys and them standing out school waiting, they'll come pick them up.
Yeah, but then just like when we say, okay, parents even at elementary, your child is not doing well in after school, or your child is misbehaving, and we've done
That's
all
because
the
y'all don't
steps,
stick by it.
and then they don't come pick up their kid. Oh, I'm coming, and it's the end of the school day.
That's when you call the school police officer and you make them drive the kid to their house, and there is a fine if there is not a parent there when the school person gets there. Like, you have been notified in this amount of time that you have a balance. So when that cop takes the time, you're going to pay for that cop's time. You're going to give, I don't know, $5,000 fine or whatever. I don't know. Like, but you're going to have to make it stop.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Until you make it inconvenient for the parent, then there's not anything that's going to be done.
Yeah, because don't parents go to jail now if the kid don't go to school?
Oh, yeah.
To a certain age.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They've been getting on that too. They've been taking them to court big time.
Well, that's good.
They are
I've
crying.
seen
I
it,
know in
yeah.
elementary they were crying. We took probably 30 families to court last
Oh,
year.
wow.
Good.
I am there. I'm ready to drop her off.
All right,
Most of them are.
All right, so we got one more thing to do here. This is fairly new. It's called Pick One. All right, so I'm gonna give you two things, and you have to pick one. And you can even explain why you're picking.
Okay.
All right, so this is the first one. Climb a really, really tall tree for $100 million, or go into a really, really deep hole in the ground for $100 million.
I'm climbing a tree.
I don't know. That's hard. Either one of them sound even a little bit.
I'm climbing that tree.
I don't want to feel like I'm in the grave, and I guess
I'm claustrophobic. We are going up.
I'm going. I'm
I
going.
guess
to
I
that.
might go up.
Oh, I'm claustrophobic. You're gonna crawl in a hole. Like if it's one of those Japanese war tunnels that it's only shoulders and arms. You can't move your arms and legs.
Now this is the thing.
No.
Now if it's one of them crawl ones, no.
See, exactly.
I'll
You
be
don't know
broke.
what hole it is. You didn't say it's gonna be a spacious Ruby's Falls cave, because
hold
then
on.
I'm going
Let's just say it's
I
wide
wouldn't
enough
like that too much.
and tall enough for you to walk in there.
Okay, but you can't
the
raise your
further-
arms.
You can't raise your arms. The only thing you can do is push your arms in front of you, get the money, and walk backwards.
And walk backwards out.
And you're losing light the whole time.
Or you can
lose the
climb.
light, and then all the critters are coming. And
I'm climbing the tree.
Climbing
I
the
have
tree.
more control over it.
All right. So Miss Jennifer, you gonna climb the tree, baby? What you gonna
I'm
do?
going to climb the tree. Because if you're walking backwards and you lose your light, then there's creatures, and I don't want
Like, I'm assuming there's a branch like every foot.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
it's not gonna be like.
But it's really, really
Oh yeah,
tall.
I can do it.
What about you,
I don't
Miss
think
Ava?
I can do it, but I will try.
You get those basketball glasses that they put on them with the little. You can't look down
Can't
or to
look
the
down.
side. You just focus. You
I'm
just
I'm on the ground literally, so I'm gonna stick the ground. What you pick, Ava?
Climbing the tree.
Y'all gonna climb? That
I'm
is
an angel. I got wings. What you talking about?
Okay.
I'm gonna take a Red Bull with me.
All right, so here's the next one. I only got 4 of these. All right, so a car that backfires every 3 seconds, really loud, every time you come to a stop, or a car that makes a really loud whistling noise the whole time it's in motion.
What?
Like when you drive, all you hear is, or when every time you stop, all you hear, bah, bah.
I'm probably gonna do the whistle and turn up my music because I have PTSD and the loud bang is
Miss
gonna
Jennifer,
give me a
hold
trauma
yours.
response.
Miss
Why am I
April,
gonna
what
hold
would you
mine
do?
every time?
Because I
I
just
have answers.
I know you do. April, what would you do?
Class.
They never let me answer. the
You know what,
question.
Miss
Only
Jennifer,
got
I'm gonna go
those
ahead and tell you.
Lord kids, let them have a turn. You know,
Miss
they
Jennifer,
know
I'm gonna tell you
about
why.
it.
Because I sometimes feel like the answers you give influence the answers of others. That's why I want you to hold on.
So you trying to say I'm cheating off?
I
No,
can't
Miss
I
Jennifer.
help it.
sometimes
Now
feel
I'm a
like
cheater.
I sometimes feel like
Okay.
both
He
of
just
y'all.
said my answers are better than all y'all's. And I'm just kidding.
I sometimes feel like when Miss Jennifer
don't even know the
say
question
something, that's
anymore.
when y'all be like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Like, no, that's why I told her to just wait.
Say the right answer.
So she gone now. So baby.
Get some tissue.
All right, so baby, which one would you choose?
I don't even know what
What'd
the
you
question
say?
is.
So you don't even know the question. I said-
I would rather do the whistle because bangs make me angry. This is when I hear the noise, I want to get a bat and I want to.
Just kill everything, huh?
Yes, I want to hit whatever.
But if
thing
you know it's your
bothers.
car doing that.
Well, the whistles you can hear.
No, I'm talking about like the shooting. I know it's my car. I'm gonna do hurry. Boom. Like, hope everybody all right.
So you would deal with the backfire.
I do with the backfire.
You know
I
what?
got shot. Okay.
I'm with you, April. I would deal with the backfire.
Instead of that noise, but I'm gonna turn down red lights. That my that's me. That's me.
Me,
mean,
I'm
'cause
the
that
one. I'm the one driving down harmonizing with it. You know.
All right, here's the next one. A long, skinny ass neck or long, skinny ass legs?
Oh, I'm going legs.
Like we're talking about like this.
You know, I could reach the top shelf.
Legs.
I'm going legs. I'm going legs. I'm not pulling my plate down with my head, with my mouth. I'm going legs. I'm reaching up high.
Okay.
Skinny legs? Or
Skinny
long-
legs or long skinny legs or a long skinny neck.
You
They
can
don't-
You look like an ostrich either way. So
Yeah.
you can change long skinny legs. Like you can put muscle definition. Your neck, no man. You just gonna like
I
what
can
you
see all the
you gonna
jokes of
get,
people
like,
thinking like,
do we
oh
have
my
more
God.
bones, or are you just
But
gonna
I
be like
think-
floppy?
I think I would go with the neck because the legs, you say you can build up muscle, but sometimes they don't really build.
You know how strong your neck's gonna have to be to hold up your head? Are you gonna get metal rings to do that? That's not physically possible.
all right, hold that thought. All right,
Legs.
legs.
But I've
skinny
seen
legs.
plenty of people with chicken legs, and that works.
I will probably have to do legs too. I can't.
Chicken legs.
Well, but you know,
They don't
you
build up muscle.
no, they don't build up muscle. But all right, so here's the last one. The last
You get
one
calf
is
implants. You can't get neck implants.
a doctor who uses needles to check you for everything, or a doctor who uses his finger to check you for
Fingers.
What?
Needles?
Fingers.
everything. All right.
'Cause I want to make it sure it's accurate. I don't
No. It's. I mean, it's just that every time he's checking something on you, he's using a finger. Not. I mean,
Yeah.
every time.
Feeling itchy down there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Help me down there, son.
Check it out.
I mean, that's what they used to say. I watched, what is that, a documentary?
Oh, where they used to give the women orgasms? I
Yes.
know. Why did we not live in that time period? I'd be going to the
Make sure
doctor.
you're okay.
Yes, 'cause
I got
they're like,
another doctor's
"Women are
appointment today."
hysterical. We need to calm them down.
I gotta take off work. I got another appointment today.
There was this
Third
young
one
lady in
this
the
week.
movie, she kept going to the doctor.
That's what led to
I
the
need to go
invention.
to that doctor.
That's what led to the invention of the vibrator. Right?
Yes.
They're giving you like opium or laudanum and then getting you off. What's not to like about going to the doctor?
Do you feel all better and happy? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
And
No
the
more-
doctor keeps looking at you like she's back again.
All right. Hold
just
on.
imagine she stank.
Oh
Oh
Where
my God.
carpal tunnel came from?
Well, hold on. Y'all get okay. So, Miss Jennifer,
What's the
you
question
said your
again?
finger.
Oh yeah, I'm doing
You
fingers.
said
I'm sorry, I lost it.
She said needles.
I said okay. I said a doctor who uses a needles to check you for everything, or a doctor who uses his finger to check you.
Needle.
Needle.
Because
See?
when you say
Y'all are
forever-
more at risk now for a different disease from a needle. Just saying.
But if he's got nasty fingers, he ain't doing what he's supposed to.
Do you not bathe?
No, this is the doctor.
I'm assuming there's gloves.
As
No.
bad.
Oh,
as,
you're assuming it's sterile needles.
I would see him unwrap it.
Maybe he uses the same needle on everybody.
Yes.
You don't know.
as bad as this might sound. I'm with Jennifer. I'm gonna
Thank
say
you.
finger. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm not a woman. There's only so many places you can put your finger.
I just
on.
I've had my vein ripped out by a needle, and it is one of the most painful things in my arm being
Thanks for
ripped.
sharing.
And so yeah, I'm going to touch me all day.
God. Goodness gracious.
Next question.
Yes.
No,
that's
that was the 4. I mean, so
Yes.
we'll save
It's like a would you rather.
we'll save the game. Would you rather? Yeah, it's might well say that. But I have more, but we're gonna save those for the next time.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, does anybody have anything else?
No.
All right.
That we're willing to share? No.
All right. So, as always, if you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel.
Like and subscribe.
Take advantage of
Comment,
the QR.
please and thank you.
Send me a soundboard.
Take advantage of the QR code that is on every video. It makes me wonder if they can even hear this where y'all be carrying on. And baby, last time you talk about some reach out and touch somebody's hand.
Yes, when you say those things, I'm like, it's in my mind. I hear a song.
So, like I was saying, so you can use the QR code to help spread the word about us. And also, if you have any questions or if you have a topic you want us to talk about or even want to sponsor us, reach out to us on that email that is on every video. And it is also in the comments.
Reach around.
Reach
A
around.
better place.
I might ask for one. And
We'll
and
talk about that next week.
I may not. But anyway, so that concludes this episode of Magic Mice. I'm glad all of you ladies are all right and we was able to get this done. On that note, we're gonna wish you all goodbye. So everybody, you guys say bye.
Bye.
I was waiting on that. Oh, well. Y'all have a good one. We truly hope you enjoyed this episode from all of us here on Magic Mics. If so, please be so kind as to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on new episodes. Also spread the word about us to help us grow. Sponsorship is also welcome. Until next time, be safe, stay blessed, and be a good human.